So what is a role model? Role model. Noun. A person looked up to by others as an example to be imitated. Note to self, not me. By the way, this isn't really a dictionary. It's a book on hieroglyphics. Bane of my life right now. I got an exam in the second, and I am so very screwed. The next three people that I'm about to rant about, yeah, I'd say are in the same boat I am. Would not be regarded as role models. Number one, anonymous football player who's threatening to beat members out of Twitter to get information about them so that he can sue them. Number two, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who has recently appeared in the news because a maid has come out saying that she's had Arnie's bastard child. Number three, Charlie Sheen. Number one, anonymous football player threatening to sue Twitter and rip apart its members. Injunction in place, so I can't name names. This is not the first time that football has been done for sexually related stories. Who can forget Wayne Rooney's threesome with two other prostitutes for £1,000 each, or something insane like that? And this pains me. And this really, really pains me. I'm gonna, in this situation, have to give Wayne Rooney a win. Let's create a hypothetical situation here. A guy comes up to you and puts a gun to your head. And he gives you two options. He goes, option number one, you go have an affair with Imogen from Big Brother. Or two, you go and have a threesome with two prostitutes. Quite a tough decision, that one, I guess. Let's look at it from basic maths. Two better than one. Standard. The fact that you are paying someone whose job it is to be needy, desperate, and easy, whereas going for someone who's just needy, easy, and desperate because they can be. But yeah, Wayne Rooney gets the win for that one. Speaking of whorish behaviour. Number two, Arnold Schwarzenegger. In the news recently that a maid had given birth to Arnie's bastard son. I don't know what took this maid so long. I mean, the kid's about 14 years old. So how did this kind of play out? Was it like, kid don't look like me? Huh. The funniest thing I find is that she decided to come out about this story at a time when Arnold Schwarzenegger really is going downhill in his career. I mean, really. Had she come out 10 years ago, you know, her name would have been all over the headlines, you know, single woman with alimony check takes down Terminator. I mean, there were frickin' robots from, you know, the year 3000 that couldn't kill the Terminator. You know, he kept coming back and coming back and coming back. No. Seriously? All it took was a woman with an alimony check and a DNA test. I mean, seriously, those headlines, back in the day when Arnie was, like, popular, would have been like pixie dust. This has sparked other people to also come forward. Apparently when this young lady was 16, Arnie was that desperate at 28 to have sex with her. Yeah, that's just really, really disturbing. Really, really disturbing. Speaking of pixie dust, number three, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen has sort of begun to degenerate in front of the camera a lot as of late. If we look at sort of his most recent sort of escapades, would include Sheen's Corner. As entertaining as it was to watch sort of Sheen smoking through his nose and ranting on about being a warlock, whatever crap he was on about, I have to say that it was really sad. Like, for a guy who was a genius, like in front of the camera and stuff, he really, really, really made himself look stupid. I watched the whole 2020 program about him, and you know, there were parts of me thinking he's just here mocking the media, and then there were parts of me thinking, what's happened to this guy? He's given us words like Adonis DNA, Tiger Blood. If you borrow my brain for 5 minutes, you'll just be like, unplug this bastard, because it fires in a way that is not from this terrestrial realm. So the verdict's on role models. All jokes aside, I think it's a bit obvious that we can't take sort of major league celebrities or sports stars on a level to be sort of role models. Obviously, the examples I've given have been quite extreme, but there are the odd example of people that are actually very decent. The traditional role models that you have, people like Gandhi and Martin Luther King, I would say were almost in a situation where they had to be role models, where they had to step up because of the way society looked at them. I wouldn't say their responsibility is to be a role model. I'd say their responsibility is to be a decent human being. My question to you guys, as the rantees becoming the ranters, who are your role models? Looking more for the ones that are sort of less known. Post a comment, video response, and that's your dose of R&R for this time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you click subscribe, which will be up here, you can subscribe to the channel and you'll get notifications for new videos, or up here to view the next episode, and I'm sure I'll put a previous episode somewhere else as well, so keep viewing. And this is Ari, over and out.